everybody, and welcome to another unboxing video here for Arkham Horror the Card Games at Arkham Horror the Card Game at Playing Board Games, the YouTube channel where we play board games, including Arkham Horror. I am very excited to be unboxing this beautiful expansion that we have here. Why don't we just dive right in and ignore all of the normal YouTube stuff to say, and we just get going. I will say this box is like the Edge of the Earth campaign expansion, very sturdy and capable of holding a lot of cards. So if you're, it's not like I think I use it as a storage solution. It's not like a beautiful storage solution. I mean, the box is pretty, but it works better than the Investigator expansion box, if you remember what that looks like. All right, let's bring this camera out a little bit as we get looking at this. So, right off the bat, we have a little top secret thing. I'm gonna kind of just like open these as we go. I will say we have recorded, I know what a good chunk of this stuff is because we've recorded with Travis's box. So this Friday, if you're subscribed to the channel, our Scarlet Keys campaign starts. So I'm not gonna open this stuff up. I know like spoilers are spoilers, they're gonna happen here, but let's just see what's in the box before we get going. So we have the giant campaign guide. There's no ad sheet. What? There's no ad sheet. What a tragedy. What a sad day. Maybe there's one in here? No. Alright, that's okay. Let's just keep going. So, we have the top secret. We have the nice campaign guide here for Scarlet Keys. And then we have, like the Edge of the Earth one, so it is coiled and nice and pretty with all of the stuff that's on it. And then we have a bunch of stuff. We have a bunch of mini cards, concealed cards, which are a mechanic in here, which we'll get to. I'll also kind of look at, I'll read like some of the intro mechanics that we have in here, so you kind of have an idea what this campaign is also bringing to the table. And then we got a bunch of, I believe this is the first time that this is a thing, where they actually have individual. This is actually kind of sick. I had no idea it was like this. They were all just like together when Travis brought them out. But it looks like they have all of the scenarios. So spoilers if you don't want them. I mean, once again, if you don't want spoilers, this is not the video for you. We're opening the whole box here. We're looking at all the stuff. As we go, I don't want spoilers personally, so I'm gonna I'm not reading the cards, but I'll still we'll kind of just go through them. But as you can see, this is the first time where they have what is all of the scenarios bottled separately. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10 possible scenarios from the looks of it just on these packs. So you might be wondering, why are they boxed like this? Well, that's because this, like Breath of the Wild, this campaign, it's an open world campaign, baby. Wow, look at that. So, you travel around the world and go through the scenarios that you want to go through in the order that you want, which is really cool and potentially can really increase the replayability of this campaign. So this is the top secret thing. And it was very, very top secret, as you can see. It looks like there's probably puzzles. There's always something in these. But as you can see, this is the cool map with this really cool, extra little bit to the game, which is awesome. So, let's kind of look at these concealed cards. So once again, actually, you know what? No, we've unboxed everything. There's no more secrets. This isn't Gloomhaven. There's not something on the bottom of the box. It's empty. No secret ad sheet. I don't want to say I'm upset, because I'm not. But I'm upset. All right. Let's go with this. I can come in a little bit closer. Bing. Closer. Is that too close? Let's go there. All right. So, Around the world, here we go. The Scarlet Keys expansion differs from its predecessors in that it features an open-ended, non-linear campaign. Following the Riddles and Rain prologue, investigators are provided with a map of the world, and from there they choose to embark to various locations. The order in which locations are chosen determines the order in which the scenarios are played, and may also alter the story and gameplay of each scenario before culminating in an epic finale. Choose wisely and good luck. MJ said that this campaign was kind of like their magnum opus for Arkham. Because if you aren't aware, MJ is now out of the Arkham design team, moved on to other properties within Fantasy Flight Games, which is super exciting for them. And I can just say right now, this is such a design spectacle that I truly believe the sentiment that this is an absolutely wonderful and epic way to finish off design tenure within a game that they have made as wonderful as it is today. Like, it's just, she's just done incredible stuff with it. It's awesome. All right, let's look at some card types. Enough sentimentality, because this game also, like, this game means a lot to me in a much, much different way, but just, like, it's really impressive what the design team was able to do with this campaign. All right, new card type, keys. That's a key, baby. Let's crack it open. I got my handy dandy little scissors, which we're going to use to just rip this open. Oh no, I'm embarrassing myself on YouTube. Everyone's like, this little weakling can't even open up a plastic container, and we sub to him? Well, oh my god, I still can't do it. Please. Please don't leave. Please still like the video. All right, we did it. We did it. We got there. We got there. All right. So here's an example of a key. Keys have two sides. They have an unstable and a stable side. Here, let's zoom in a bit. Let's get this book out of the way, just temporarily. Let's make this nicer for you. Because while this is an unboxing, it's also like a, you know, a showcase of everything. So, we got the Runist Chime. So, they have a shift thing where you can, once per turn, you can activate the shift side of it. And if you do, you get the ability. So, for example, this one, the Runist Chime, the stable side is shift, automatically evade all enemies at your location and flip this to its unstable side. The unstable side is that each investigator takes one direct horror, then if an investigator shifts this key, flip it to its stable side. So it has a really strong ability that you can use as a lightning bolt once a turn. You can only shift once a turn, so you can't like go from positive to negative back to positive in one turn. You can go from positive to negative and then another turn negative to positive. But it's a very strong effect that you need to like then, you know, make up for, because you got a really good effect that came with it. It's a really cool mechanic, and obviously, like, the keys are, you guessed it, the Scarlet Keys. Like, that's kind of like the namesake of the campaign. So it's a pretty big mechanic that comes with it. So yeah, those are the keys. As we can see here, there's a big description here. I'm not going to read all of it, but it's just, it's a cool mechanic. And then we have the Red Glove Man. It's just you can't play with him. He can't be in your deck. Which I think is like, is a super cool thing. One of my favorite things about Marvel Champions is that they don't shy away from like making certain things that already existed appear in other ways. For example, a great example is just Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy. So Nebula can appear as both a hero, a villain, and an ally. And like they just can exist in all those spaces, but only one can be in play at a time. It's a really cool thing. All right, next keyword here is we have concealed. So I have the concealed cards. I'm trying not to spoil myself as I'm going through these. So this was a really cool mechanic that I think is pretty elegant. I think this is a really cool, elegant thing that we have here. So the concealed cards. No, not zooming. I'm zooming the wrong camera. I'm zooming me in. So the concealed cards, they are, there's basically like two types. There's more. I'm not gonna, like I said, like there's more that I can see, but there's these decoys. They're double-sided cards, and then a basic example here is the Red Glove Man. So there's going to be multiple of these at a location. So for example, Red Glove Man says shuffle player amount of concealed cards. So it would be like, you know, he'd be shuffled like this. And then you basically just got to find him at the location he's in. You can flip these cards by evading them, fighting them, or like, you know, damaging it, or discovering a clear location. And there, the value for that is the shroud of the location. And then you flip one, and you go, oh, that was a decoy. It just goes back into the mist. Oh, let's see if we found it. Nope, just another decoy. Just continuing to waste our time. But then you eventually find the Red Glove Man, and you find it. It's a really cool mechanic, and it means that the enemies hide in the shadows. Somehow, my camera reset itself. My cameras are just going absolutely nutter butters right now, and it's a tragedy, but look at this. You know? The thing about playing board games, if you haven't been here before, is that we kind of just... sometimes we're just flying by the seat of our pants, as is life. So, those are all of the... Are those the mechanics? Concealed mini cards? Yeah. All right. So, as you can see, going back to the unboxing part of this video, we're done with like the basic, super limited, non-spoiler revealing talk as we kind of just like look at these. So, campaign guide, exactly the same as the Edge of the Earth campaign. It's really nice, really big. Has a lot of stuff to it. It's a like I said, it seems to be like a doozy of a campaign. Oh my god, that's a lot going into it. So I would say I'm trying not to read too much, but we have like status reports, which is you can see on the as time passes. So this is like the other thing is that time is passed through this, and when you hit certain check marks, things happen, and you have to read these status reports. It's a really cool thing. And there's some design notes here from MJ, which I'm very excited to read. I'm not going to read them here. You can read them on your own once you get it, or you can find the PDF, which I imagine is going to be on the internet in the very near future. So, we talked about the campaign guide, we talked about the map, we talked about the concealed cards. Why don't we kind of just look through all the packs again as we kind of get through this. So we have all the cards here. Like I said, I also don't want to be like crazy spoiled, but I am going to kind of just like slowly go through them, show them off here as we get going, show off kind of like just like the vibe of the art, how it all feels, the heavy rain, the guy who looks like he, you know, belongs with Haster with the mask and all that. I had a fun time. I made a lore video for the Scarlet Keys where I learned a lot about these the coterie members, and I am very coterie assassin. Oh my god! It was very cool seeing all of this happen in like it's like, oh, I remember him. I know that guy. Oh, we're going to go here because I want to go here on the map because that was the coterie member that I was the most interested in. And that's what kind of like pushed us to follow the order we did on the map. I think that's what's very exciting about this campaign is that there's a lot of potential for what can happen in it because it is an open world campaign. It's like already shifting to this release format was huge for Arkham, but if this is an example of what is possible with the format, that's really freaking cool to like see this. I don't like these things. They're spooky. Alright, let's keep it going. Keep just looking through it. I recognize some of these cards from when we were playing. Oh, look at these. A bunch of those. Hey, we know him. Here are all the key members. Looks like that's for like the final... It's like a set of them. Here are a bunch of good people. A bunch of weaknesses. Some more of these. And then some keys. So those are the generics. And as much as I want to go through these and look at them, I can't. I just can't. Because like there's a lot to them. So as you can see, there is all of these that exist in them. The opening, Riddles and Rain, is the prologue scenario, so this is the one that you play first. I'll at least open that one, because I've seen everything. But I know you might be thinking, but this is an unboxing video. We got to look at everything. I'm still the best part of Arkham is to be surprised. So yeah, this is the opening scenario where you're in London, rainy old London, and there's you're gonna see Big Ben, Westminster Abbey, and then it culminates with, you know, the Red Glove Man and the first key that you get, which is the Eye of Ravens. Really cool, really awesome design all around, and it's so good. So yeah, that is everything that you can find in the box. As I said, it's a sturdy box with a little insert for it that you actually holds cards really well. Just zoop, zoop, strips down the side. I usually hold a full sleeved campaign in one side of this, and then a custom sleeved campaign. Get that out of my face. A custom sleeved campaign here in the other side of it. So they have a lot of great storage for it. So yeah, because I have my, as you can see over there on the shelf right there, I have both the revised core and Edge of the Earth, which I still use for storage today. So while the Return to boxes currently aren't on the horizon, they still can exist here with this, and I think they're very nice storage. And I'm probably going to throw Innsmouth or Dream Eaters into one of these boxes this weekend, probably. A little bit of a shame, once again, about no ad sheet, but there's a lot of cool stuff here, and this one felt like, even just opening it right now, seeing the top secret on top, like, that's kind of epic, isn't it? It's a really cool opening experience, and I'm just very excited. I can't wait for Travis, Britt, and I to record some more of this, because it's new Arkham is like the best time of the year. It's so sick. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Oh my god, look, there's me from behind. That's really funny. Hey, there's me from the front. Look at that. Huge thank you if you watched this video. You know, warts and bruises and all, but that's PBG for you. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it gave you a good perspective of what was in the box. My apologies again for not, like, opening all of these, all of these packages, but I'm going to be honest. I'm actually going to only be opening the ones that Travis, Britt, and I play, because I don't have to sleeve the game, which means I can be completely surprised. So that's what we're going to try to do. Huge thank you if you watched this video. I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday, or whatever day of the week it is when you watch this. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing, and get ready on Tuesday. Our deck building video for the Scarlet Keys is going up for our what we're playing for it. Rather, our deck showcase, because we already built the decks. And then on Friday, you can find the premiere on our channel already. The first episode of the Scarlet Keys campaign goes up then. And so much for this video. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for just being awesome. Have a good one. And as always, a GG's.